Yo, it's Hanne here. Welcome back for another video. This video is quite self-explanatory. I'm going to challenge myself in every single way possible for the next week. So if you appreciate my efforts, 500 likes would be fab. Let's get to it before I chicken out. Hi warriors, it's Hanne here, and welcome back to another video. This week's video will be all about me, myself, and my pleasure. Lately, I have been trying to challenge myself. I have been having actual weekend days. I have been doing things just for the sake of it, and because I enjoy doing them. This has included stepping out of my comfort zone, not always the most comfortable, but definitely good for my personal growth. Join me as I face my biggest fear, left over, I guess, still from the time of my eating disorder. Join me as I have fun. Every week, I'm going to plan in time to do the things that I enjoy. This includes being physically active, spending time outdoors, socializing, and coming out of my shell. This week, kayaking. Other weeks, picking up my book, going to the beach, cuddling my dogs, lying by the pool. It's all part of it, and strange as it is to say, for the longest time, these things that so many others take for granted made me feel guilty as hell. Time to do these activities, accept the emotions when they do come, allow them to pass, and keep repeating them until this becomes my new norm. Welcome to my life. Tomorrow, I'm going kayaking with a group of Spanish people. I actually signed up to this with my sister, who speaks Spanish, but she's bailed and she asked me if I still wanted to go. And I think normally I would have said hell to the no and just done some work instead. But it's free kayaking. I've got to go. It's gonna be good, isn't it? Good morning, warriors. I'm going kayaking in about 45 minutes. So I've got myself a porridge, cereal, fruity bowl for breakfast, lots of peanut butter, lots of energy. I'm still terrified to go, but it's gonna be fun. I'm still doggy sitting at the moment, so this morning I still had to let my dogs out, clean up a few wees in the house, give them some food. But my dad's looking after them today, so I'm avoiding an actual responsibility in order to do this activity. How wild is that? Anyway, we'll be leaving from Alcaucin just before 9 and gonna do an hour or two of kayaking, I think, and then I've got free time in Nerja. So I'm gonna need to take a book or a magazine, my swimming suit, obviously, because I'll be by the sea, and I've packed a lunch. Maybe I'll have some food there as well. And then I think we're only coming back at around 7, so I won't be home until 8:30 or so. Absolutely mad. A whole day of doing whatever the fuck I want. When I see these other videos of people sharing a productive day in their life and they're stressing how it's important to balance the productiveness with taking rest and me time to make it sustainable, I always wonder, how am I making my life sustainable? And when's the last time I took a full day off? Not just a couple of hours, which is already great, but a full day off. So today I want you to reflect on that as well. When is the last time you took some time for yourself? And when is the last time you took a full day off? To make it easier to take a full day off, I like to actually leave the house, leave my laptop, leave my equipment behind. But what do you do to make it possible and to make your lifestyle sustainable? Maybe do a little journal entry or just really think about it. But I think it's important to write down your responses because that gets some neurons firing and it might lead to some reflections that you wouldn't just have if you didn't put pen to paper. Alright, I'm gonna go stuff my face because I need to leave soon. But I'll check in with you guys after and let you know how it went. And that's my lunch. And I'm gonna take a bar and an apple and I'm gonna dash. Already had to speak Spanish. First on the bus because I'm nervous.
Vámonos. La calidad por delante, vámonos.
Kayaking was awesome, and if it had been left at that, it would have been perfect. But we finished obviously at 1 or so, and I had some lunch, went for a little swim. It's now 4 o'clock, and I still got 3 hours to go. I had a nap, I read a magazine, and I don't know what to do with myself. And I sort of want to be home, but I know that if I'd be home, I'd be doing work, so. I just got back and tended to these little guys. I also just had some dinner. It's quite late, I think probably about 9 o'clock already. It was really good. Kayaking was a lot of fun. Afterwards, the free time was a bit more challenging for me, especially because I didn't have that much entertainment with me, and I was just really tired as well because I haven't really slept in 3 days. And we're gonna try to get some change in that. I'm gonna have a nice shower, grab my book. That's me done for the day. For too long in my life, I've avoided pleasure. I've avoided doing anything that wasn't productive. So anything that was just for my enjoyment was put to the back burner. It wasn't important. But guess what? Challenging myself, doing things I enjoy, engaging my hobbies, they're very important. My pleasure is important. The cicadas were out, it was hot AF, it was already 5:30 in the evening, but guess what? I decided to pick up my camera and film this moment of bliss because I just finished my day of work, I was tired, a bit peckish, and I needed something to cool myself down, so I had myself some ice cream. Not just a glass of cold water, not just a piece of fruit, but ice cream, because I damn well fancied ice cream. I deserve pleasure just for the sake of pleasure. And in terms of food, this is definitely something I've learned. In terms of providing myself rest and positive self-talk and all of that, that's something I'm in the midst of learning. And it is a process, but I'm getting there. For the longest time, whilst I challenged eating the foods I enjoyed, and I guess more obvious food rules, I didn't realise that this general delay of gratification and this general avoidance of pleasure too was somehow related. Now that I do, I guess I'm gonna have to challenge that too. I've got something super scary and super exciting coming up next week. Can you guess what it is?